Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks, and welcome to or back to the Silly OM YouTube channel. We are going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be starting a new series, and this is going to be more RP based on our recent BX video. So, this is our house. It's not. I mean, it's quite special. Let's be honest. It's a nice house in the middle of Velasco. And yeah, this is our mum's daily driver that we're going to be borrowing today to do some taxi missions. And this is our project car. It's a Moonhawk. You can see we've got quite a bit missing, and the bits that we do have are a little bit past their sell by date, but it should be good to work on. And yeah. So right now we're starting out the series. We have around 3,000 in the bank. And in this episode, I'd like to, at the very least, try and source an engine for the Moonhawk. We have an interior and stuff. It's in the garage right now, and we have a rear window as well. Again, that's in the garage currently. So this is all stuff that we will put into the vehicle as we go. But yeah. Firstly, let's go do some Uber. Okay, so we got our first mission here, $200 a kilometer. So let's get a move on. Pulling up to pick up our first customers here. I believe that's all sorted. So let's go drop these guys off. Love to move out to the suburbs. Get away from the city a little bit. $150 for that one. Not quite the payout I was hoping for, but we did get a little bit lost, so. $5.40 a kilometer for this next one. Let's see what we let's see how we do. Picking up from another nice house here. Pulling up to our next drop off now. $2K for that one. Lovely. Okay, we have another one to do here. I just need to return to that car. No worries. Oh, no, we're picking them up from that car, I guess. Might have broken down, maybe? Mum's actually been thinking of upgrading her car soon. Actually, to one of those, an EPK. I might see if I can buy this off her, honestly. She lets me borrow when I need to because she works from home, so it's kind of like it makes sense to borrow it when I can, but I'd like to have my own usable vehicle. Ooh, coming for some track experience by the looks of things. Maybe coming to watch their friends drag race or something. Nice. 1.7k for that one. Nice. And on to the next. Okay, so we've earned about 6.5 grand. I have just had a message saying that Mum wants the car back, so we will take this back to the house. And I guess we'll go for a scroll on Marketplace. Well, some things came up, and I had to do a couple of things. So we are actually, I think, probably about 4 days in the future from the last clip, and you might notice something a little bit different. When I got home after the last clip, I did take out the beige carpet, managed to get the black carpet in, and also fitted the seats. Super happy with that. Super happy with how that looks. And yeah, we managed to find this 272 on Marketplace, just around the corner from us. We managed to buy this mated to a 3-speed auto gearbox. Not the most ideal, but you know, it's a step in the right direction. And yeah. And now that's right. We can go for a very quick spin. Obviously we can't go super far because we don't have a radiator, also, you know, lack of body panels and plates. I don't want to damage this engine if I can help it. The brakes definitely have, they definitely need some work. The brakes definitely need something, some sort of upgrade. But considering this car hasn't moved in, I believe, 25 years, other than when we trailered it back to the house, I'm quite happy with it. And unfortunately, we can't go much further than we just have. We do have a rad pack in the garage, so I might try throw that on. But how about that as a result, eh? We have a moving and driving project car now, which is just awesome. This car before, in its previous configuration, wasn't inline 6 auto, so I'm just happy that we didn't have to go back to a 6-cylinder. I do still have that engine, and I'm probably going to list it for sale here soon. Hopefully we can get a few bucks back for that. I doubt it will be much, but you know, every little helps. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and mount the door and the rad pack, and I'll see if we can go for a proper little rip with this thing. So I shall see you guys probably tomorrow. Good morning. So we made some solid progress last night. We got the front rad support on, as well as the radiator that we'd had sat in the workshop for I think probably about 6 months now. Sorry, in the garage, not the workshop. And yeah, we also managed to get the door back on. I kind of rushed it a little bit, so we didn't put the door panel back on in time. I'm not really that fussed about it. I'll just roll the window down and open the door to get out. That is fine by me. So let's go for a little drive. Hopefully we don't get into any problem. Hopefully we don't have any problems, run into any issues. Definitely think we need a smaller steering wheel for this thing. And yes, as you can hear, it definitely needs brake. Just thought we'd go for a little drive through the city, see what we can, see if we can see anything special. Oh, I just put the indicator on. This thing has no panels on it. Again. Down here real quick just to grab a quick picture to celebrate the occasion. Yeah, this is one of those moments, huh? So you guys might want to know a bit more history as to how I've ended up with this car. So this was actually my grandfather's from new, and he ended up putting a good chunk of miles on it. But unfortunately, he sort of stopped driving in the early 2000s, and sort of sat since then. And I took on the project because I thought it would be fun, and I usually work from home, but work's been a little quiet, so I've been taking up some Uber. And yeah, I thought it would be a good time to sink my teeth into this thing. I'm definitely going to need to purchase myself some sort of daily driver here soon, if I'm going to want to do taxi stuff sort of full time as such. Like if I want to be able to do it as a consistent thing, then I'm going to want to purchase a vehicle I can do that in. Definitely no slouch. The 3-speed's very lazy. But as a whole, I'm super happy with how this thing drives. We might need to see if we can find some sort of cheap daily here soon. Like I said, if my mom is selling the tog rack, I might try and buy that, but I think she's gonna want more for it than I can pay. So who knows? We'll we might be purchasing this, or maybe we'll be buying something else. But to see what we end up with, you guys will have to tune in for the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope to see you all again very soon.